Hey there, and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's dive into today's top stories. Fabrizio Romano confirms Man United starlet Amad Diallo's transfer stance amid Sunderland links. Manchester United starlet Amad Diallo is set to stay at Old Trafford in the January transfer window. Reports on Tuesday evening suggested the 21-year-old is keen to return to Sunderland on loan for the remainder of the season. According to reputed journalist Fabrizio Romano, rumors linking Dialo to a loan exit are not true, as the youngster is happy to stay at the Theatre of Dreams. Man United want the 18 million euros rated forward to be part of the squad. Erik ten Hag is also clear on the role Dialo has to play for the Red Devils. The Ivory Coast international enjoyed a stunning 22-23 campaign with the Black Cats. He notched 14 goals and 4 assists under Tony Mowbray. Many people hoped 23-24 would be the breakthrough season for Dialo at Old Trafford, but destiny had other plans. The Starlet sustained an injury during pre-season and returned to full training last month. He made his return from the bench against Nottingham Forest on December 30. Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho are the first-choice wingers. A goal and an assist against Newport County will give Ten Hag more breathing room to select Antony. The Brazilian attacker has produced dismal performances all season and does not deserve the playing time he is getting under the Dutchman. With Jadon Sancho moving to Borussia Dortmund and Facundo Pellistri to Granada, Diallo may see sufficient game time in the coming weeks. Hopefully, the United manager will stop favoring Antony and ensure that Diallo's unique talents are not wasted. Granada will try to sign Facundo Pellistri on a permanent basis in the summer. With deadline day just around the corner, one more departure has been confirmed in the form of Facundo Pellistri joining Spanish side Granada on loan. The temporary move is said to include no option to make it permanent, but HITC Football have revealed that the La Liga team did try to include one during their talks with the Red Devils. The Uruguayan has only seen 54 minutes of action since November, with Erik ten Hag opting against using the right winger despite the poor form of Antony and the absence of Jadon Sancho. The Dutchman did not start the 22-year-old in FA Cup games against lower league opposition, choosing to bring on Omari Forson instead during Sunday's tie against Newport County. United could be waiting to see if the Uruguay international catches fire during his La Liga spell before arriving at a decision, but all roads point towards a summer exit. A successful loan spell will allow the 20-time English League champions to command a larger fee and make a profit on a sale for a change. The report from HITC Football reads, sources have told HITC Football that Manchester United are actually ready to sell the South American when his loan spell at Granada ends this summer, after initial discussions with the Spanish side took place earlier this month. Pellistri's future will be assessed internally at Old Trafford once the 23-24 campaign is over, and a lot could change depending on how well the Uruguayan performs in La Liga. The Daily Mail have corroborated this fact and have added that Granada intend to go after the former Penarol Starlet in the summer. The report read the following: Granada will try to sign Facundo Pellistri in a permanent transfer this summer if his loan spell to the Spanish club finally goes through. Man United star Andre Onana could quit international football with Cameroon after AFCON failure. Manchester United goalkeeper Andre Onana is considering quitting international football again after a miserable Africa Cup of Nations campaign with Cameroon, according to Daily Mail. The 40 million euros rated ace reversed his decision to retire from the national team last year. However, he featured in just one of the 4 games for Cameroon at AFCON. He missed the opening clash after turning up late due to his participation in Man United's 2-2 draw with Tottenham Hotspur. Onana started between the sticks in the 3-1 loss to Senegal and was dropped to the bench for the group games against Gambia and Nigeria. He initially retired from the Cameroon setup due to a row with Cameroon FA president Samuel Eto'o. The 27-year-old has started in all of Man United's games this season, except the recent FA Cup clash with Newport County. Altay Bayındır made his debut in goal for the Red Devils. Erik ten Hag admitted Bayındır had a composed debut, but hinted that Onana could return to the starting 11 against Wolverhampton Wanderers on Thursday. The former Inter Milan star arrived at Old Trafford with a big reputation, but has failed to live up to the hype. His shot-stopping skills need significant improvement. Man United have conceded goals in large numbers this season. Fragile defense and injuries are a significant factor, but so are Onana's dismal performances. Being United's first-choice keeper is not easy due to the high scrutiny it attracts. However, the Red Devils cannot wait forever for the goalkeeper to find stability, as football is a result business. Ten Hag must be courageous enough to drop Onana if necessary, as his coach did at the AFCON. Fabrizio Romano names Dan Ashworth as Man United's top target for Director of Football. Manchester United are expected to pursue Dan Ashworth as their top candidate for the role of the club's Director of Football. In his daily briefing, Fabrizio Romano confirmed. He said the following: "We know Man United need a new director of football, and the plan remains to try to bring Dan Ashworth to the club in the next weeks." Still, several other candidates are also believed to be under consideration, the Italian journalist explained, adding that it may take some time for the club to implement their desired change in leadership and formulate their strategy for the summer transfer window. Yesterday, the People's Person revealed that several big names are under consideration for the role of Director of Football. Ashworth, who is currently Newcastle United's Director of Football, was mentioned, as was Paul Mitchell, formerly head of recruitment at Tottenham, and Julian Ward, the former sporting director of Liverpool. Other candidates include Crystal Palace, Dougie Friedman, Atalanta's Lee Congerton, Cristiano Giuntoli from Juventus, and legendary defender Paolo Maldini, who left his role as technical director of AC Milan last year. While currently heading up the football operations at Newcastle, Ashworth previously served as the technical director of Brighton and Hove Albion from 2019 until 2022. A club that has risen from relegation battler to European contender under Ashworth's watch. Of course, the Magpies have also enjoyed recent success under Ashworth, with the club qualifying for the UEFA Champions League last season. Ashworth's successful transfer strategy at Newcastle has also handed him some positive recognition. Still, United's interest in Ashworth is no surprise if recent reports prove credible. In December, it emerged that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is a major admirer of Ashworth, with the current Newcastle Director of Football being viewed as a first-choice candidate for the role at Old Trafford. Of course, the Ineos revolution at United is well underway, following the appointment of Omar Berrada as the club's new CEO earlier this month. Raphael Vega says Man United are one of his favorite clubs. Palmeiras playmaker Raphael Vega has revealed his desire to play in Europe with one of his favorite clubs, which include Manchester United. The 28-year-old has been a key player from the number 10 position for Palmeiras. Last season, he registered 18 goals and 16 assists from 60 appearances for the club. The midfielder has continued the good form this term with 4 goals in just 3 outings. Speaking to us, he has now revealed his ambition of playing in Europe. The experienced playmaker added that the Red Devils are one of his favorite teams. He said, I have the desire to play in Europe, but I'm also very happy to play for Palmeiras. I think any player has the dream of playing in the old continent to compete with the best players in the world, to participate in the big championships. Me too, but I'm a happy person, and if that happens one day, it will happen at the right time, and it will be very satisfying, and if it doesn't happen, I will continue to be happy here. I like a lot of teams in Europe: Barcelona, Madrid, City, Arsenal, and Manchester United. It's difficult to say just one. There are impressive teams, and they all have something special and interesting. The club is unlikely to invest on players who are almost past their prime. Vega has been fantastic for Palmeiras, but he faces a difficult challenge in Europe. The 28-year-old has no experience outside of Brazilian football, and he would prove a risky acquisition to provide cover to Bruno Fernandes in the number 10 role next season. Man United working on a proposal for Atalanta midfielder Ederson. Manchester United are working on a proposal to sign Atalanta midfielder Ederson at the end of the campaign, according to Goal Brazil. The 24-year-old has been a key player in the center of the park for the Serie A outfit this term, with defensive and attacking contributions. His progress has been closely monitored by the Red Devils, and Goal Brazil claim that they have already made inquiries for the Brazilian star. United are said to be readying a proposal for the former Salernitana man, but Atalanta are quite clear that he won't be sold until the summer. The player is prepared to listen to offers on the table, but is aware that he may need to wait until July, with his club competing for a top 4 league finish. Ederson has the ability to play in the defensive and central midfield positions. He has shown his versatility this season with his consistent displays. The midfielder has scored 6 goals and provided 1 assist for the Bergamo outfit. Defensively, he has won 2.6 tackles and 5.4 duels per game. The Brazilian has also made 5.7 ball recoveries per outing, winning over 67% of his take-ons. He has been booked only 4 times in Serie A. His all-round ability may have caught the eye of United scouts, and it's left to be seen whether manager Erik ten Hag gives the green light to a move. Ederson was signed for around 15 million euros by Atalanta, but the Serie A club are bound to look for a premium fee to part ways with his services this summer. United have a good working relationship with the Italian side, having previously signed Amad Diallo and Rasmus Højlund in 2021 and 2023 respectively. This could help in their pursuit of the talented midfielder, but they can't expect any discount on the price, which could easily be in the region of 40 to 50 million euros. Man United planning to fund the Brammer deal by selling Casemiro. Jean-Claire Todibo, Jared Branthwaite, Giorgio Scalvini, and Marc Guehi are just some of the names linked with a move to the Theatre of Dreams. United's FFP situation is well known, and it has been reported that things might not improve without sales even in the summer. As per Football Insider, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who has been far from impressed with the money thrown at Casemiro, wants the Brazilian gone. The former Real Madrid superstar's wages, just like Varane's, is exorbitantly high, and the new minority stakeholders are keen to trim the excess fat off the wage bill. And with the money raised through a sale, the club plan to pursue the signing of Juventus centre-back Brammer. The defensive midfielder is wanted by Al Nassr, and more Saudi pro clubs are expected to return in the summer. The report from Football Insider reads, Man United are working on a deal to sign Juventus ace Brammer, and that could pave the way for Casemiro's exit. It's believed that United have made an inquiry about Brammer's situation, and Serie A giants Juventus have set a £59.7 million asking price to let the centre-back depart. The Brazil international has been one of the most informed players in Italy, having been named in the past 2 Serie A teams of the season, while also winning the Serie A Best Defender award 2 seasons ago. He was linked with a move to United last summer as well, but the club could not manage to offload Harry Maguire. It will be interesting to see if they can finally land their man in the coming transfer window. Man United have been offered the chance to complete the signing of PSG star Paris Saint-Germain striker Hugo Aatii has been offered to Manchester United to sign on a temporary loan for the remainder of the current season. Due to his premature surgery for a groin injury, Anthony Martial will not be available for the Red Devils until mid-April. The club are now lacking in the striking department. Erik ten Hag's only options are Marcus Rashford and Rasmus Højlund. According to Sacha Tavolieri, Aatii has reportedly been offered to the Red Devils. PSG are willing to loan him out until the summer. The 21-year-old left a lasting impact while at Rams, but this term he has completely fallen down the pecking order at PSG. Despite his 3 league goals and 4 assists in 25 League One games played in the previous season, he was drawn to PSG by his performance in his final season with Rams. In 24 league games in 21-22, Aatii notched 10 goals and 3 assists. Considering his enormous potential, he may be a good loan addition for Man United. Since August, he has not been included in the matchday squad due to the arrival of Gonzalo Ramos and Randal Kolo Muani in the summer. Les Parisiens hope to loan him out in anticipation of a potential summer sale. Whether United makes a proposal for Aatii still remains to be seen. With Anthony Martial most likely leaving the club in the summer, Ten Hag needs more options up front, and Aatii could be a good option. Ten Hag recently stated that because of financial fair play, United won't be doing any business this winter. It remains to be seen if something will happen today in the last day. As we wrap up today's Manchester United news, remember to stay tuned for daily updates right here on the channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a like if you found this information valuable. Your support means the world to us. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.